everyone, this is Maria, and today I want to share with you my big fat Halloween junk journal. And I'm not kidding you guys, this turned out really fat. And that's because I've been collecting Halloween stuff for like years, and I didn't even realize how much stuff I had until I started going through it. What I used for the cover is a Count Chocula cereal box. You can find these cereal boxes around Halloween at Target. But when I was growing up in the mid-60s as a kid, these were on the shelf every single day. And so that was fun. And let me show you the back. I'm so glad I picked these up and hung on to them. I just knew that I would use them one day for something. And so I also use binder rings. These are the 2-inch binder rings. I had a little trouble with these rings because actually what it was is I had too much stuff. And so I had to pick and choose what I was going to put in here after all, because I bought the 3-inch binder rings, and the problem with those was they were much thicker than these, and then it started to tear my cover. So I was glad I had put these little, I don't know what you call these little white stickers, and it's to protect when you punch the little holes in the paper and such. And so I remember using those years ago, but I had totally forgotten about them. So okay. So enough blabbering, and I'm just going to go ahead and open it up and show you what I've got. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through this. I'm going to try to make it quick because I have a lot of pages. And so here's the inside of the cover, and the other cereals were Boo Berry and Frankenberry. And then here's the side of the box. And then I have like little pockets throughout, so I like that. And then I have like these little paper clips with, I saw someone else had done this, and where they put a paper clip with a little charm, and I like that idea because I could do that. Really like that. And I love all of this paper, you guys. I mean, I bought this paper through the years, you know, and mostly like when Michael's had it on sale and Joann's. And so when I got these little clips, and here's some black envelopes, and I really like this. I had fun because I collect vintage pictures, vintage photographs, and not just for Halloween, I just love vintage photos. And so I had fun with that, and those brads. I tell you guys, I have so much Halloween stuff. Here's the cover. I had a copy made of my cover of my book, Strange, Weird, and Creepy Tales. That's on Amazon. I have this washi tape, and I thought this was really cute. It came out of a Disney magazine. Love Disney. And look at this, you guys. I just really love that. M&Ms, because Halloween is all about the treats, you know. And so that was fun. And then I have this acetate. Here's another pocket. And oh, I love this. I've had this for years. I got this out of an advertisement from the newspaper. I think it was like the Parade magazine. It's the Addams Family, but with the M&Ms. That's so cute. And then, you know, I could use these for mats. And there's the Haunted Mansion. Got my little Disneyland parking ticket here. And these postcards. Love these. I love Disneyland. So I would really love to make a junk journal for Disneyland. That's my next one. And then I have this, I don't know if you could see that here, this sticker. It's so cute. And there's the Disneyland, this program that you get when you walk into the park. And you know, the funny thing is I love Disneyland so much, and I especially love it at Halloween time when they dress it up as Jack's house, Jack Skellington, for The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I got this song out of an old, really old book, a music book, and I didn't even know until I was looking at the words when I cut it out, but it's the song from The Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, the one that goes bum 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 ba-da-dum bum, that one. And so there's a stamp. I love these, you guys. Look at this. These zombie bites. This came with like these fingers, these bloody fingers, and sort of like a take on French fries. And so I had one package left, and oh my gosh, I was going to put it in my yard sale, and I'm so glad I didn't, because I took the little Halloween bloody fingers out, and I just put some paper on the inside. And this also was a candy container box that I got at, oh look at that, blah, blah, blah. I got that at Dollar Tree, and I still have several. And so I really like that. And then this is cute. Oh my gosh, I think I bought these Little Witches cutouts, oh my gosh, at least 10 years ago. I tell you, I was buying stuff before I even started scrapbooking. I just didn't know how to scrapbook. I still don't. And so there's a pocket, and I love the little clips. And so, but I'm learning, you guys. And so here's a place where you can journal, some more washi tape, and I went ahead and sprayed this with some, I forget what it's called, some spray stuff. And then here is another cover of one of the books. I worked with two authors. We are B.B.H. McChiller, and Curse at Zala Manor was our first book, and so it took us a couple of years to write. That actually is my niece, sorta. The artist used a photograph of her. And then one of the other authors, that was her nephew. And so look at this. I saw someone on their video, and I wish I had written the names down. I'll be sure to do that in the future. But anyhow, I saw someone put this little bony hand, you know, from those skeletons that you get at the dollar store. And so I thought it was perfect for Monster Moon, Curse at Zala Manor. And my friend had actually done this. It's upside down. And so it says, "Come one, come all, Zophia's Masquerade Monster Ball." And that's in the book. And it's for middle grade readers, by the way. And so here, look at these ghosts. Aren't they cute? These came from Michael's last Halloween. And my friend had actually bought me this Halloween card. Everyone knows I love Halloween. And it plays the Twilight Zone theme. I love Twilight Zone. In fact, when I worked on my scary stories, probably because I grew up with Twilight Zone, and so my stories kind of take after that, I guess, like with twists at the end of the story. I also love Day of the Dead, you guys. I love Day of the Dead. I have a video on my channel, a couple of them, but last year we went to Hollywood Forever Cemetery. It was awesome. And so we're going to go again this year, crossing my fingers that we go. And so look at this. I love this. The little charm, little Day of the Dead charm. Love that. And so let me go ahead and do this. I can hardly wait to fill this up. I already have everything ready. And this is from the movie Book of Life. And here's a Day of the Dead brochure. This was probably to a program that I went to. Oh, and this is so much fun. I tell you, I save everything. This is from a magazine, from the Martha Stewart Halloween magazine. And so, yeah, and I just added some stickers there. I mean, every year I can hardly wait for this magazine. And then this right here, oh, we got these at Michael's. I say we because I was with a friend of mine, some friends that day. No, Hobby Lobby. Sorry, Hobby Lobby. And they came, they were white. There was this one and another one, and a candelabra. And so what my husband did was he painted it black, then rubbed some of the black off, and it's really cute. Now, this right here, these are monster heads. And let me show you what those were. This is from the 60s, and I remember I picked this up on eBay a long time ago. Actually, I totally forgot I had it, and when I was looking for more of my Halloween stuff, because I just had it tucked here and there, I found them in a box. But this is what they are. These little monster heads, and apparently they stick on your forehead. And so I tried it, and guess what? It really works. I thought that was so funny. Yes, I had these little monster heads on my forehead because I just had to try them. And so this is a little Lucy card. I remember finding these at the thrift store. This is a poem that a friend of mine wrote, Mary Alice, I should say. I want to pronounce that right. And the poem is called Halloween Cave. And I used to belong to a poetry group, and she is so talented. Now let me tell you what Mary Alice did for me. I keep saying Mary Ellis. It's Mary Alice. And so anyways, she knew I love Halloween, and she just started mailing me envelopes full of Halloween cutouts, art that she would clip out of magazines and such. And I thought that was so sweet of her. And so let me show you what I did with that. Here's a little haiku that she wrote. And I still had an envelope, and I covered up her address and my address. And so this was, there was a date in here, I think 2004, something like that, or 2006. But this is what I decided to do with it. I just made this little mini collage, and then look at the back. And I still have more stuff that Mary Alice sent me. And so here is a Tootsie Pop wrapper, because Halloween is all about the candy stash, and I love Tootsie Pops. Here is a bag. I had these bags like forever. In fact, I think I got rid of some, and I'd got them at Walgreens, I remember. And this is a mailer that I got from Brackenfern Manor up in Lake Arrowhead. And I added the black cat here. Now, Brackenfern Manor is supposed to be haunted, and I was there with some friends, and so I'll just say, yeah, I think it's haunted. And yes, I believe in ghosts. And so then I got another one of these little stickers. It's a sticky note, and it says blah, 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 but as you can see, I put it on upside down, but that's okay, right? And this, here's another pocket, and a recipe for graveyard brownies. Oh, I love this paper, and I love this too. And here's another pocket here. Let me put my little skeleton guy in there. And some of these, I think I got these at Collective Journey, or no, I want to say Joann's. I think I got them at Joann's, and I think they were Martha Stewart, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I got these at Michael's. I remember getting these because I want to make my Halloween cards this year, and so I got those. And this is, oh, okay, Ray Bradbury, The Halloween Tree. Have you guys read this book, or have you seen the movie? There's an animated film out there. I love Ray Bradbury. First of all, I just love him, period. He's so motivating and inspired, and I talk about him as though he's still here, but Ray Bradbury passed away a few years ago, and I just really miss just knowing he's not on the planet anymore. And so I'm going to get emotional here if I keep talking about him. If you go to Disneyland, you'll see the Halloween tree in Frontier Town, and it's actually, if you're walking past the Thunder Mountain ride, you'll see it right in front, and it's got all these pumpkins on it. And a lot of people don't know what it is, and there's a plaque there. He was friends with Mr. Walt Disney, and so, but I love the Halloween tree, and it's inspired our own Halloween tree that my husband puts up every year. So here, Poe, and there's another pocket there. You can see the bats, and I want to think they're ravens and not crows. And there's another journaling spot. And costumes. I got this one because I remember making this cape, not this exact same pattern, but I'm sure it was simplicity back then for my kids. And we used it for our kids for a vampire and also for magician. And then here are these. These are so cute. I thought I'd just put that right there. And there's another pocket. Sorry, you guys, this is taking way longer than I had hoped. And so I told you I have a lot of pages. Spooky movies. I mean, who doesn't like spooky movies, right? I especially love classics. And like this one is called The Bat. And when I was a kid, anything with Vincent Price, you knew was going to be really scary and really good. This also has Agnes Moorehead in it. It's just so good. And I don't think it's cheesy at all. It's fun. And besides, I love cheesy movies, even if it was. Now, this right here is really special, you guys. It's a 45 record. Let me see if I can pull it out. You can see right there. And anyways, I met this guy right here. His name is Paul Marco, and he was Kelton the cop on one of the Ed Wood movies. And there's a movie out there called Ed Wood with Johnny Depp. And so anyways, I met Paul at some toy shows in Pasadena. And so he was so nice. I used to be a toy dealer, my husband and I. And so we met all kinds of interesting people. And he was one of them. And he was selling this record. I've never played it because I didn't have a record player to play it on. And so it's still in really good shape. But anyways, what he wrote on here is, "To Maria, good luck forever. Love, Paul Marco, Kelton the Cop, 96. And so, but he would tell me little bits and pieces how he met Ed Wood, him and his brother, and all that stuff. And so it was so much fun meeting him. And so let me go ahead and turn that. And this, here's another pocket right here. It says rat poison. Ah! And there's a card that somebody gave me. And here's another pocket here. I like this. I like that. And I love the button. It says boo. And it's all about the candy, you guys. Sugar babies. Oh my gosh. I love sugar babies. They're so good. Here's the second book in the series, the Monster Moon Mystery Series, Secret of Haunted Bog. Ooh. That was my spooky sound, you guys. And so, anyways, you can see that our characters now have another friend. There's a rat right there. And so lots of stuff happening in old Chinatown in this book. So that was fun to write. Okay, Frankenstein, Boris Karloff. Oh my gosh, you guys, who does not like the Universal monsters, right? They're like my absolute favorite. I'm not into the really the gory movies that they make nowadays, or anyone running around with a chainsaw or anything like that. Freddy Krueger freaks me out. I can never watch those movies. But I grew up watching Frankenstein, Dracula, Werewolf, The Mummy, Creature from the Black Lagoon. These are all such awesome classics. And so I have this little Frankenstein clip here. And actually, I listened to his daughter one time at one of those toy shows that she was giving a talk, and so that was really nice. Not Frankenstein's daughter, Boris Karloff. And so here's another pocket, and that's fun. Spider webs. Oh, and I love this. I had to include this from a book that I had. It's called The Banshee. The first time I learned about the Banshee, I think I was like in 4th grade, and it just freaked me out, you know, but I've always been fascinated. And here's the candlestick. I love this paper. Look, this tear. Isn't that cool? I remember I got this at Collective Journey, and it used to be a scrapbook store, and they're still around in Redlands, but they've really downsized. And so here's another pocket. I had this envelope, and so I'm going to use it where you can just add photos. So there's lots of places for photos in here, journaling spots. Here's some more candy. These are so good, the Jelly Belly dips. So good. And here's a poem written by my friend. It's called Black Widow, and it's by Annie Howland. And so, but she also goes by Cindy Howland. And so you can find her on Amazon, but she writes scary stories and short stories, and she writes poetry, working on novels. And I love this paper, you guys. I got it at Hobby Lobby, and so I've written some scary words here. And so there's like bat and fog and scream. And so then I put some of this bling that I had, and it opens up so I could put more photos. And I love this right here, this picture. Here's another mat. Just stick that right in there. You know, this is at a pumpkin patch, the Live Oak Canyon Pumpkin Patch. And every year they have such wonderful spooky things there. And the place just gets better and better every year. But one year they had this tree with these ravens or crows in the trees with all these spooky signs. So it was a really great photo op. I really love that. And so I have videos of that on my channel too. And this is really cool. These are those stickers that you can put on your bottles, I guess, of wine or whatever at parties. I got these at our local 99-cent only store. And then I love this paper. And I love this. And I love this graveyard paper. I put the stickers on here that says the graveyard, beware. I love graveyards, but not just because of spookiness and scary stories and Halloween. I love graveyards because it makes me think of the people who walked the planet at one time, who lived and had dreams, and you know, they had stories to tell. I think of the stories that are left untold. And so that's what I love, historical graveyards. And so anyways, I love this paper. Can't remember where I bought it. And here's another pocket here. And here's the back. I love this paper with the crossbones. And then I also put some of the Frankenberry, Count Chocula. I just cut those off the box of cereal. And so here's the back. Okay, so that's the junk journal. Let me show you what else I have. So this is what I'm going to put inside the journal. I'm so excited about all of this. I have some really cute cards that friends have given me. This is from the pumpkin patch, and so just some really fun stuff. And like I said, I love vintage photos, and so I had this little clock piece. I can't remember where I got that from. And here's another one. I just thought that was so funny. And there's Dracula and the werewolf, and I believe my niece made this card for me. I really like this tag. And so just lots of fun stuff. There's a black cat, and here's something, let's see, this is a historic city cemetery, and so I must have gotten that somewhere. Dia de los Muertos. And I remember going to this in Tennessee. It says Hauntings, a real live ghost show. It was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and it was kind of cheesy but fun. And then here's something from Brackenfern Manor. I love these Sister Witches. I really like those. And here's a fuzzy black cat card, and just all kinds of fun stuff. And I remember I have some little paper dolls in there, I think, from some Halloween paper. I just cut them out. Oh, and here's a story of La Llorona. And so that's fun. And one of these lenticulars, I love lenticulars, and some funny Halloween comics. I also just picked up these sticky notes at Disneyland of the Haunted Mansion, and I love these little tombstones. And so I'm going to make some tags out of these. And I want to share with you real quick this Monster World magazine. I bought this on eBay years ago, and you can see original price was 35 cents. And I bought this when we were working on the Monster Moon Mystery Series, Curse at Zala Manor. And because I love Halloween, I love these classic monsters, and things like this inspire me. I'm very visual. And so I love this. And so I didn't want to cut this up or anything. It's got some really cool things and articles in here. So I thought I would make some copies of some things that I can use for tags to make another journal. And I'll probably copy this cover and use this for the cover. And there's the back. Look at that with all of these monsters. I love these. They're so great. So that's my big fat Halloween junk journal. And so I do want to say thank you to everyone who puts videos out there on making junk journals, because I've been watching your videos. I don't know all of your names by heart yet, but I do want to say thank you very much for your inspiration. And so till next time, you guys, bye-bye. Have a great day and happy scrapbooking. Bye-bye.